Welcome back to the Mancave Podcast, everybody. We got a special episode today. We got my boy that we grew up together. I watched him go from a nut-ass young boy to a nut-ass old head. If you're from Philly, you know.
Dying.
He has no idea why he's on the episode today.
I don't.
And in true Isaiah fashion, he didn't even ask what we're talking about.
What's up?
That's blind trust.
I'm here, man.
You invited him. He was like, sure.
Shit. All right.
I know it's a spectrum of things you get out of the blue. He didn't tell me purposely.
So let's say this. If you had to guess why you were here, tell us.
Give me a guess, man.
Nah, just guess.
Okay, so I don't know. Let's just dive back into that nut ass old head, comment. In some instances, it's kind of true, So I was like, oh, maybe we come here to talk about, how I don't know, from.
He has no idea.
I don't know,
He has no idea. He's grasping for straws. But here, actually, Isaiah, it's No Nut November, No Fap November, whatever you want to call it. And we know you're heavily into the no fap theory. So what George and I are trying to do over the next month is to revamp your brand online and find you a lovely lady that you can settle down with so you can join the married men's club.
He was like, that's an impossible goal.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Listen, just ladies.
Talk to the mic.
Lady, am I talking? You hear me, ladies?
There you go.
Fellas.
Not fellas.
Nah,
ladies.
unless that's your thing.
Wait.
It is about to be 2026. We don't judge here in the Mancave Podcast.
I'm just making sure.
If that's where you go, that's cool.
Because it's not just ladies that listen to the cast. So I don't want to be an asshole. Like, this is the Mancave Podcast. So of course I'm letting the fellas on game too. So I got to talk to you. But no, you know better. You should know better.
Listen, we've had friends come out of the closet over the last decade or so.
He's not lying. Don't.
So I'm not judging.
Don't get me
nobody.
started. Yeah, I guess.
But yeah,
I judged that one person.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
I had to.
That's your thing. But what we would like to do, right, is over the next month we're going to highlight and document your transformation. We're going to get you stronger. We're going to get you a little bit more style. My man did put some shit on to come on the podcast. He threw the vest on thinking like, women want like tree cutters or something. I don't know.
That is like a Timberland style.
Like when you hunt deer, you
with the thermal shirt.
Yeah, all you need is a camouflage hat.
Nature boy, you know what I'm saying? I just let him know.
Yeah, but over the next month, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and find Isaiah a lucky lady. And the thing you got to understand about Isaiah is, yes, he's a wild ass dude, but he's a lover boy. Like, so it's going to be important for you over this next month to just trust the process. Don't fall in love with the first girl that you talk to.
Is that something you struggle with?
I ain't lying on him.
Is that an obstacle that you can't get over?
It's not so much as the first girl. It's just so much as like, I could be somewhere, right? We go out.
You got a little closer. You see how close we are?
So like I'm just saying, so I can go out somewhere, to a club, whatever.
There you
and
go.
I'll
use your sexy radio voice.
I'll observe the entire situation and just be like, okay, I'll catch one, and then it'd be like, boom, that's the one. That's the one. All these other ones is like, all right, if that one and me don't add the two, then we're gonna go work the rest of the crowd. But I want that one, and that's the one I want. You know what I'm saying? I get stuck in it. And then if we happen to have a nice little situation, it's like, but it's, then a week, 2 weeks later, it's like, all right, you too much, bro. I'm like, what do you women want?
You be love bombing?
You want
a little bit.
Do you want to do that's going like, I'm focusing on you. I'm still focusing on me, but I'm focusing on you. They want, I be feeling like they want all the negative things that be happening. Like they love the drama. I have a sister that would concur.
I think that's more about what you're looking for. And then to that point, tell me what it is that you're attracted to in a woman. What qualities do you look for in a partner?
Okay. Qualities. I don't, don't get me lying. We're going to say.
We're not trying to set you up for that.
All right. So I would say, she'd have to be, yes, feminine. I guess.
So
we done already cut off half the.
No studs. not survive. Or you fuck with a stud.
Cause we talking about like a woman for me, like a marriage thing. Like I'm not like that's what studs out here with the what.
You want like a trad wife, like traditional, stay at home, cook, clean the house, take care of the kids, or you wanted to be independent with her own shit.
I'm a realist as well, so I'm not just gonna say like it's a mixture. So I'm gonna just say, you know what? I'm gonna just say I want the woman that's meant for me. So whatever that ends up manifesting into is, I'm tired of, I've been trying to build a bitch for 20, 30 years now. So now it's just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just fall back and let the universe do it. I'm gonna try to manifest it through my vibes.
See, here's the thing I think a lot of men struggle with, and he doesn't even realize this. I think a lot of men struggle with having like certain boundaries for what they want in women. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of dudes, I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of dudes go out there and they just be happy with whatever they can get. Right. They're like, oh, I can make this work. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They have no standards.
Exactly. Yeah. Instead of just being like, yo, nah, I want a girl who has finished high school or finished college, has a job making $60,000, $40,000 a year, whatever that number is.
40 is pretty low.
Bro, that's the average.
Is that what's happening right now?
That's the average in Philadelphia.
Fuck, that's bad.
Yeah. Bro.
This economy is
fucked up. It's fucked up.
All right.
But yeah, like instead of like having those things listed, dudes be like, oh, you know what? She pretty. Or she smiles a lot.
Right. Or she likes me.
Like it's like
she gave me attention.
It's like we toddlers.
Right.
Like, oh, she gave me her lunch. Yeah, that's my lady.
And the saddest part about the way my brain initially thinks when I lock in on something is my brain sets on. I'm the type of person. Yo, if I lay with you, like. That's why, like, I'm not trying to be that kid that want to lay with the entire room. Like I used to be, think, around the time when I wish I could get regular Lil Wayne came up. That was, I had that thought process, but that's not my thought.
Like most men at some point.
I want it. And plus, in today's society, what? Are you serious? The number rates on this and that and everything else. Like I don't want to get into the details.
Y'all want to catch
y'all
that
know what's
gene.
going on out here. Like I'm not trying to wake up with the super worm or whatever. Okay. So there's a bit of fear that impacts that aspect too. But
you don't want to piss fire. Got you.
What was your most successful relationship to this date? Do you have one?
But what do you consider successful though? So. Like,
I guess he means like your longest standing 10-year relationship. That she actually claimed you back. Not
hilarious.
Like,
that's crazy. There was this one chick that I stalked for about 3 months.
I don't know I guess I'll leave her name out of it.
We don't need a name. Please. We don't need a name.
I had a Haitian girlfriend or whatever though. How long was that stint? I think we did what? All the way on, I think it was maybe 9 months. Then it was like on and off for like another 2 years or whatever.
And you were in like your early 20s then?
Yeah, this was around when I started the trucking. So that was like 2016, like 2016.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense because it's like the age range where a lot of dudes start experiencing that. Right. You wouldn't notice, obviously, because you were a virgin.
I'm just living through you guys.
Yeah, since high school. But a lot of dudes experience this period where they be dating this girl and then it's on and off for like a year and a half until she finally gets serious with somebody else. And he'd be like, damn, I thought we was in a relationship. We're like, nah, she doing what she want to do. It's kind of, was that what happened to you?
Not with that one.
Oh, okay.
No, with her was like, she was driving me crazy.
In a good way or a bad way?
I was always cheating, apparently.
Here we go. Apparently? Don't throw. Were you or were you not?
Oh,
no, I was at work. I would be at work.
But she was accusing you of cheating.
And so I was brand new to the trucking game, right?
No, I asked the simple yes or no, I think. Were you cheating?
No, I wasn't.
All right then. But she accused you because you were driving and shit.
Yeah, so the problem would be, I didn't care about the accusations so much as I care about like, dang, she she happened to call me like right when I'm trying to go to fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like missing a lot of sleep. And it was just like, that's what was draining me. So then every time I would come back to the city, it's like I would try to plan something. Oh, shucks. I would try to plan something and then
she'd be like, why don't you take that other bitch?
The irritations of things was, and then we turn to arguments, and it's like, you know what? All right.
Well, I mean, because that is a stigma, right? Is that a lot of truck drivers just be fucking, what y'all call it?
Yeah, well, they get a bad rap.
The lot lizard.
Lot lizard.
Get a bad rap. But I'm sure what happens is they was a suffering. Like I said, I feel like I'm a lot more patient than other dudes. It's just like once I reach my boiling point, then it's like, okay, at what point is he going to start to simmer down? Like other people, they're quick to snap me to build up. And then, it sucks. But
okay, so moving forward, when we start to try to alter your view on social media, what are some things you would like to change on Instagram or how like women view you? So me and Larry have a good idea on which to go.
I would just like them to, when you talking to me, I just play this video back and you get a small sense of how I am. But just listen twice before you try to interject with a thought. And usually I think things will go a lot smoother. Listen to understand instead of listen to have an emotional response.
Well, I think when you're dealing with women, that's going to be impossible. So that might
it's
have
not
just
impossible. It's just like
have you talked to women lately?
I have talked to women lately.
What's the dating world like right now for you then? Because I don't even.
I hear that is bad.
Yeah, like
I hear that women are like men, only want one thing, right? They're manipulative pieces of shit. And then the men are like, women only want money and they're manipulative pieces of shit. So what's going on out here?
Everybody different. I feel like
he's not generalizing women. That's a good thing.
Like with me, I've always felt like the Southern women, I always
interesting.
Been a lot more attracted to them.
Why?
It's just they have ingrained in them to this day, like that. I don't know that they're just comfortable. They make you feel comfortable. They know how to twang, feel love.
Little accent.
Like when it's different, when a Southern girl love you, it's different than like when you got one of these Northern birds.
That Southern hospitality.
Like that Southern hospitality it just hit different. You know, that Southern comfort. It just hits differently. Different versus Western girls.
What I'm hearing is that he wants to be taken care of. That's what I've heard.
I got it like
in two separate
from the West Coast. Like they more like the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you have the attraction to them, they like damn, like they made the good best friend. So it's like that's a good quality to have for a wife. You know what I'm saying? A best friend type chick, like a girl that who won't want to marry their best friend?
Okay. I don't know if I agree 100% with the Southern girl thing. I met a girl in Texas, right, when I was like, young, doing one thing, out here just being Larry, racking them up. But she didn't give me the time of day. We exchanged numbers. We met her at this bar. What was that, like 27, 28? And then when I got back, I'm like texting her, I'm hitting her up because she's in Houston. I'm in Philly. So I'm not getting a whole lot of responses. So I just kind of dropped it. Got closer to Christmas.
Now she needs some gift money.
Bro. She hits me up like, hey, you seemed really intelligent based off of like our few interactions, and I'm just kind of looking for advice. Yes, I made the same face that you're making. Like, you barely talk to me. You barely answer me. I seem intelligent. Okay. And you wouldn't talk to me, but now you want to hear my advice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's up? She's like, yeah, my car broke down.
Right.
And now
Can you advise me? $2,000.
Can you consult me? A cash app. Basically, that's what it was.
Wicked business.
Bro, I'm like, I'm not comfortable with that. Yeah. Like, and then, yes, to your point, I
like, this broke bitch.
Probably.
Are you a gentleman?
Like, yeah, like they would try and use that against us. Like, oh, you're supposed to be a provider. I'm this soft feminine. You're not doing this thing that I need you to do in this moment. So you're not the man for me type shit.
Yeah.
So don't fall for that like stereotyping. You said the right thing, I think, earlier, which is like not everybody's the same. If you're looking for a woman who is going to make like your house a home, that can be anybody from anywhere. That doesn't have to be a Southern girl.
He doesn't like what he's hearing.
I know.
I feel it's more about like the numbers, like, you know, in my experiences.
What do you mean numbers?
So you're right. You know, it's gems up there. You know, it's women up here that you'll run it. Whoa, I've never seen. Where do you? I'm from here, but where? What do you mean you from here? I've never seen you before, but this one day, and then she could happen to be a thoroughbred situation. She doesn't think the same as the could just say the congregation or the neighborhood. You know, usually it's like you get trained on what's in your house. That's your initial culture. Then you learn as you go in school, et cetera, et cetera. So you learn, you know.
I agree.
They just end up being different. Sometimes it's a gem like that versus, oh, well, here's a nice little garden of those gems.
Never.
No.
Every girl group you interact with, there's going to be one that stands out from the rest.
Exactly.
But it's the same thing with guys also. Like
clearly.
Yeah, we can all go out. Everybody's going to be in a different income bracket. Everybody's going to think differently. Like, look at us three.
Right.
Like, George speaks Spanish and he's not even Mexican. So like, what?
And who would have thought?
Who would have fucking thought?
Who would have thought?
You would just.
And now tell me something about yourself. We got me speak. You know, I speak Spanish. I'm not Mexican.
I speak Spanish. I'm not Dominican.
Okay, he's keeping the same theme going, Larry.
People think I'm Dominican.
You know Dominican, Bobby?
All the time.
I get that
Dominicano,
shit all the time.
African or Dominicano? Like,
nah, I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's my complexion or maybe it's the hair.
It's definitely the two.
Yeah. You think it's a combination? Yeah. But nah, so I'm curious, like, what you think about this situation, actually. And ladies, if he gives the right response to this, maybe this is the guy for you. If you're watching the podcast, we'll introduce you if you ask politely in the comment section. And if you're subscribed, because if you're not subscribed, we're not fucking with you. There's apparently like this thing going around online where this girl was talking to this dude. He sent her $2,000 for her birthday and she sent it back. She said, I know my worth. I feel like $2,000, while you might think is a nice gesture, is just not good enough for me. What would you have done in that situation?
Well, me and all my emotional scar tissue, I would have.
It's fucking crazy.
No, listen, seriously, I'm digging you. I send you any amount of money. I don't give a fuck if it's $10. Mm-hmm. I send you $2,000. You send it back, and okay, sending it back and saying, you know, you can't accept. You don't want to accept the money is one thing, but to you know, add that little. Don't add that cherry on top because I'm gonna lose my mind.
What the I know my worth?
I know my worth. Like, what do you fucking mean? You know your worth, bitch. Like I get this.
No, here we go. No. Well, now we get a little peek
banana peeling back.
Fuck you, mean, bitch.
Because it's like no. I started taking into account everything at that point. It's like, all right, wait, but this was just a gift that I extended to you because I care about you, and you telling me it's not good enough. Like, I gotta try harder. Well, go find somebody that's gonna be gifting you Birkin. I'm not about the Birkin. That's not what my mentality is. Like, I'm not thinking about getting the next diamond ring and the big belt, and I don't care about all that stuff. So when I give you $2,000, all right, go ahead and, I don't know, use it as a seed money for something, or, you know, do something. Or if you want to blow it on your nails, well, I gave you the money so that way you can. I didn't want this, and I gave you the money. But it's not enough money. What are we thinking about here? What is your objective with me then? Because you knew the type of motherfucker you was dealing with when you walked in the door. Because I'm an open book. I told you what it was from Jump Street.
Oh, okay. George, do you feel like that's a proper response to that situation? As a man who's cultured and married for almost a decade at this point.
The response, a little bit.
Okay.
It definitely took some turns. That's for fucking sure. But if I give my girl $2,000 and she says, here you go, I don't need this, is not enough. All right, that's cool. I'm never sending you shit again. I will be like, okay, how much do you need? Just so that I can leave her on red when she responds. How much then? All right, $2,000 was it? You want 10? Oh, like thumbs up it.
Oh my God.
Keep it pushing.
Oh my God.
Ain't no way.
Like,
all right, then we've definitely we not in the same state of mind at all.
Right.
If I'm sending you $2,000 and you send it back, we're not on the same wavelength. I'll talk to you when I talk to you.
I feel like the more empathetic or thoughtful thing to do in that situation is to ask her, like, what do you think you're worth? Right? And let her kind of like play her cards. And if it turns out the situation where she's like, I need no less than $10,000. Yeah, we probably not meant for each other.
Yeah.
Because why am I just randomly sending you $10,000 for your birthday? We could be buying a house. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
you asked me, have I spoken to women lately? And the answer to that number, whatever would have been Delulu. Let them play their cards. Play the Delulu.
So do you feel like women out here just have unrealistic expectations in the dating world?
They have unrealistic expectations for the state that America's in, like, because we're talking about American women, obviously.
Not necessarily. We could be connect. Listen, we got viewers from like fucking Ukraine,
Japan, Ukraine, wherever. Well, at least the dating world over here. Yeesh, man. Every woman, they say, because they'll scream up, and it's so much confusion in the world today. I don't even know where to begin. Like, it's sad. It's so bad, man. It's, you're supposed to provide and protect, and a man's supposed to wait. So how can a person who has never and never will experience a man's experience tell the man what his experience is supposed to be?
I actually agree with that.
Why is that? A woman can date up to tell. I just like me saying, no, you know what?
I agree with that.
When you're going through your labor pains, you're supposed to tough it out like this. And no, I don't know nothing about that. I'm there hopefully I'm there just holding your hand, being supportive.
Nah, I feel like George would be like, stop crying. Get it over with.
Stop it. Get over it. No, but we actually had a marriage counselor. No, not a counselor. It was a few years back. Remember, we had
a therapist?
A therapist on.
Yeah.
And she said that she agrees that women do have unrealistic expectations.
And I love when a woman agrees with my perspective. It's just like, she's not me.
She says that when she asks women for their checklist on what they're looking for a man, she says that the list is so long. And she normally has to talk to them and be like, well, let's go ahead and trim this down because what you're looking is a perfect person that doesn't exist. Yeah. And then when she asks men for the same thing, here's a list. It's dramatically shorter and a lot more reachable.
Yeah.
We're simple. We're so much simpler.
Lean forward.
His only box right there is Southern. That's all he wants.
No, the first thing he said was feminine.
Feminine and Southern.
Yeah.
We got two things we got to live for.
Real quick, can we, because I know a lot of women will hear that and cringe. Can we kind of like break down what that word means?
Feminine?
Yeah. In your opinion, George, because you're not heavily into the Black culture, maybe a little bit. I'm curious to know what I'm curious to know what you think feminine means when men say that.
I think it means what I said earlier, like a traditional wife.
Yeah.
Right. Where it's just like, you want to take care of the kids. You want to take care of the house. You want to be taken care of.
Right.
Right. When it comes to like finances and be given things. Right. You want to make sure that you're safe. Right. It's like the idea of being having the men play their role. Like it's the same thing. Yeah. As he said, like,
so like the 80s.
Yeah. Like the traditional style, everything. Yeah. When I think that when he says, I want a feminine wife, or a feminine girl. Yeah. He wants to play his role as well as a traditional man. Yeah. He wants to take care of her. He wants to buy her things. He wants to provide, right? Protect her.
Yeah.
And I think those two go hand in hand.
Right.
If you have a woman who's taking care of herself and doesn't want no parts, I don't need no man, that's not really fitting into the feminine ideology, I don't think. Like, fuck man, I can take care of myself. I got my own money. I got my own job. That's cool. That's fine. You can do your own thing. But I don't think that's falling into his idea of feminine. Am I correct or incorrect?
It's slightly, I feel like it was a safer approach because, I'm a little less. I feel like that was a very, you can tell you've been married a while. You're real careful with how you word and everything.
This motherfucker?
You're
crazy.
You're like, because I'm like, all right.
He's experienced, so it's gonna sound different.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that he's being careful. It's just he understands the other side a little bit better.
But I feel like also. But that's what happens with the experience, though. You mature or change because it's 20 years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm saying him being careful is not whatsoever. Whatsoever. Well, okay. So I think when I understand you a little bit better and I apply like what I know about you to the things you're looking for, I know you're heavily into your faith. I know you're like, a believer in Christ, and you've read the Bible 100 times at this point. You can recite parables from the Bible. So it makes sense that when you say like, oh, I'm looking for someone feminine, because it's more of like an older style.
Okay, that.
And he's also one of them dudes who will just bust out singing Gerald Levert. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's looking for like one of those type of girls who will wake up in the morning on Sunday playing
Christian wife.
Yeah, he's playing like R&B, cleaning the house.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
He can smell the eggs going.
Right. She in the back plucking chickens.
Right.
That's what he's really looking for, without being able to say it like that. Right? You want a chick who she wake up and play this is 90s R&B. Here and now.
You be like, life is good.
Life is good.
We're not. You. Okay, so if you wake up in the morning, if you wake up in the morning and your theme music is my coochie pink and my booty hole brown, like we just you.
Hey, somebody out there might be like, that life is all right when you hear that in the morning.
That's their preference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's
even in my most like chill, like I don't know.
But a girl can have both of those things.
Hey, listen, I like a freak in the sheets and all that, but like that be the theme music to your shower or something. Don't let it be the theme room, the bedroom thing. No, I want to hear that when I get up.
Okay, that's fair. I would actually agree. I don't want to hear Sexy Red when I'm waking up first thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's kind of putting me in like wrong energy to start the day. Like, if I'm being honest.
And you're wondering why I'm sitting there. What's wrong with you today? You've been a little thirsty today. I don't know, man. I'm super horny today. I can't stop thinking about booty holes.
Wake up hot and bothered.
Yeah, where you don't see your boss anymore.
Yeah, testosterone at an all-time high at 8 in the morning.
Bro. Dead ass.
Go in the basement, start doing some squats or something. Like, all right, we get this energy out of here. Go take a shower.
Are you on dating apps at all?
Nope.
Good.
Nope.
You never tried them?
No. Yes, I have.
Which ones?
What was it? Plenty of Fish. Was it Melon?
Plenty of Fish.
Monkey. What was it?
Only Christians.
Nah, I actually never did. When I'm like
Christian dating.
Christian mingles or black mingle.
You might find some success from what I'm hearing in those areas.
Word. Yeah, I didn't really have too much faith in them websites. You know what's funny though?
How ironic. You don't have faith in the Christian website.
That is crazy.
Wait, what?
Well, so he have faith in the Christian app.
That's literally the one place that you're supposed to have faith. Literally.
No, I don't have faith in I'd rather meet a girl while I'm out. So it'd be like, all right. and to try to increase the
odds.
The
which odds, George?
Like the odds of staying together longer?
Increase the type of chick that I'm, to find a better. Anyway, I change. You change where you're going. I'm not going to the bar. I don't want to find no girl in the bar. Like, no, I don't want you. I don't know, go to the steakhouse or something, Like, wait, what are you doing in the steakhouse by yourself? I don't know, people bump into people.
I texted this guy. My car's
down
broken. He didn't send me $2,000. Now here I am, stuck in this fucking place by myself.
Shut up. Use my plight, motherfucker.
I don't know. There was this change, your surroundings. You gotta change your surroundings. So it was like, I can't, it's like, it would be insane for me to say, damn, I keep running to the same type of chicks, but I only go to the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Which a lot of motherfuckers do.
Exactly.
They complain about the chicks that they find, but they only find them in one place.
Yep.
Because they don't look at insanity. You got to take some level of accountability for, this is why you keep breeding these encounters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my spot? The accountability.
The church. And George, are you excited about our experiment?
I am. When you hit me up with the idea, I was like, this is a good idea. And I think the candidate is perfect.
Yeah.
So what is our plan moving forward for IG? If you want to follow the story along, you got to follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
I'll put it down. So what is our goal here and how are we going to get there, Larry?
So this week, I think a good idea is going to be for us to work on Isaiah's image, like we talked about. We're going to revamp his social media. I'm going to create some online dating profiles for you because I don't know how you're not using it. It's 2025. That's how I met my wife, actually. I don't know if you remember that, but I met my wife on the online dating app. And I feel like you're educated enough guy to where you can flex that like vernacular. Like you don't use that a lot in your in-person kind of interactions from what I've seen over the years. But you're somebody, you do have an extensive vocabulary. Online messaging is where you can excel. You know what I'm saying?
You want to see the paragraphs, online messages.
Exactly. That's what it is. It'll take you maybe like a day to really set the tone, and then you seal the deal. George,
I got no chill.
Yeah. So I'm gonna introduce Isaiah to one of the best barbers in the city, because this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work.
Growing it back out, I'm like, I don't know right now. We're just doing what it do right now.
It's not gonna work.
I look crazy, caveman status.
And then George is gonna get some good quality photos of you so we can use for your dating profiles. All that shit on your social media, we getting rid of it immediately, because you be posting some outlandish shit. And
what was the last outlandish thing? What was it? What?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I just be blocking that shit out. Like, as soon as I, it's the camera angle that you use also that lets me know
from the dick down.
That lets me know he's about to say something crazy. As soon as I see like below the waist face shot, I'm like, oh my God, he's about to say something crazy.
Below the waist face shot, I'm probably leaning up, getting up, walking or something.
Walking your dog, and then you say something. Listen, man, I just think if you gonna shake your ass on Instagram, you need to be burned at the stake. Like
crazy. And
then I'm just logging off. Like usually that's enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm done. That's enough internet for the day.
Like, what you mean? Why, man? You're so crazy.
Nobody can hear you from back there, just so you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what you lean forward to say that.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so that's the week. That's the plan for week 1. Obviously, Isaiah's not going to come on every podcast episode moving forward. So you have to follow the Instagram. We will post the link in the description. You can check that out to follow along the story.
I could.
You could what?
Pop up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think George and I want our podcast hijacked for the rest of November.
Every fucking day this dude shows up, we're just like, hey, fucking, he's here again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But the thing is, every time he shows up, he look a little better, a little more confident, right? That's the goal.
Well, we didn't really notice it until like, week 2.5. See you, guy.
Yeah, real shit. So we're going to get my man in the gym, put him on that Larry workout plan, the 2016 to 2018 Larry, not torn meniscus Larry, because I ain't in the gym right now, and I'm so scared about my weight, dog. I don't even want to get on the scale.
I've been doing squats the past 3 days.
Okay,
just squats. Like the push-ups. I see.
Trying to get that ass fat.
Those lunges. You know what I'm saying? Any of the leg works, because that's the only thing. When I did have my little 1 year when I worked out in high school, I never worked. I worked my legs one time and said, fuck this.
You skipped
my
leg day for a whole year.
No, I skipped leg day. Like, unless I was doing specific training for the football or wrestling or track, I worked out legs one time, really, and gave up.
You're crazy.
No, them legs is crazy. Like, and my book bag was like 60 pounds in high school.
That shit don't mean nothing, dog.
I keep banging on the damn table.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that. George, to wrap up the podcast, are you a believer in No Nut November? Do you even know what the supposed health benefits are? The benefits of health, I thought it was a more mental challenge.
That's why I didn't know it was like a physical, like, I'm going to be the best version of myself by the end of November.
So apparently if you don't like masturbate or have sex at all for like an entire month, you're supposed to have like increased focus, increased energy, mental clarity, which science says none of that is true. Science actually says the opposite.
Second week on Instagram, you're going to be just saying
a good nut help you operate better.
Yes.
The post-nut clarity is a real thing.
And it's like, you could write a fucking Bible verse.
I think the difference is how that nut come, though. Because if a nut come properly, then it was an effective nut. But if it's one of those like, damn, you got a newspaper in the bathroom. What? Whatever. Like,
what? What are you looking at on a newspaper?
You got the sports section up.
All right, so my brain always jump back to some old people. I'm old in the soul a little bit. If it's Curry, you alone, got your Pornhub going on, then that's gonna be a bad nut. You can be thinking about like, dang, man, all these women in the world.
There go that B word again.
All these women in the world. I feel like J. Cole, he did it. It's his fault. It's my fault.
What the fuck did J. Cole
Because before I started calling bitches so heavily. Right?
Oh, okay.
The lyric, it's a lyric.
Thank you for connecting the dots.
And so every now and again, because I love you ladies. Y'all not bitches. But it's a lot of these other females they take the woman out of the women, and they're just like, damn, they just animals, man. It's like you got women and you got animals. So just like it's like a bitch. It's like a nigga. You got a man and you got these niggas. Like, they ain't got nothing to do with color, man. You just an ignorant foul, and so I experienced a lot of B words in my time. So I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I be cursing them out in my head, ladies. I love y'all.
Okay. Very smooth way to kind of save yourself there at the end.
I'm not sure it was so smooth, but he landed it.
A little shaky there. Yeah.
They know I love them.
But we appreciate you if you watch the episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe as usual, and follow Isaiah's transformation over this next month, because I assure you, George and I are professionals. We've both been married for several years. I think we can help change the course of this sinking ship here.
He ends up in prison in like 3 weeks.
God.
We're just like, we fucked up.
Nah, that's perfect.
I don't got no chill, but I always manage to. Yeah, I don't be dealing with the jails and all that,
Yeah, I hope not, because you ain't getting no ladies in there. Well, you might actually.
The love jail. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
But we'll see y'all next week, man.
One love.
Okay.